everybody.
Hello.
How's everybody doing? Let me see what my phone says. Hopefully I got it turned down. There we go.
Who's lurking? What are we up to this fine Thursday evening?
It says we're live. We're still waiting here. But yeah, they said I was out trapping cats. So got 3, and I had 15 babies all eating at my feet and trying to keep them occupied so the adults only go in the traps. And hi, Lucinda. Nice to see you. Yeah, so we got 3 trapped, which is what we have vouchers waiting for us for them to get done. So hopefully that'll slow down some of the more moms coming. So how's everybody doing? Having a good Thursday? What have you been up to with your babies, Randy?
Well, you know what I've been up to. So just as Becky comes in the room, I'm trying to chase my little Tom because he's over in the corner where I can't get to him, and he's instead of using his litter box, he's using something in my room. And I was banging on stuff and fussing at him, and it didn't faze the little critter. So now I'll have to have a hubby come in here tomorrow and go hunting, crawl around on the floor, and I had to go put him in his box. He's being hi Noel. He's being a bad little boy occasionally. I don't know why, and I guess it's because they're still, little, and even though they know where the litter box is, it's, how kids are. They don't know to go until it's time to go. And so they just stop and drop. And these little guys have been used to running around in outside in the woods, and they were not raised with any kind of a bathroom container. It was just wherever they went. So it's kind of hard reteaching them.
Yeah, teaching them to behave and go where you want them to go.
Other than that, they've been just little. They're adorable. We went to the vet and got our shots and our flea medication, and boy, they're looking better. They're plumping up and sleeping on us and playing, jumping toes under the blanket. And here comes a little. Yes, you're the culprit. Come here. Come here, Tommy. You want to see the people? Come here. He says, I don't know. Come on. Don't play with something. Come here, Tommy. Come here. He said, nope, I'm going back out.
Yeah, I just barely got here by the skin of my teeth because we got the third one trapped, right? Like 8 minutes before showtime or 10 minutes before showtime. And I'm like, I got to go. But yeah. So she's going to come back and put zip ties on the traps because they're in the back of my car. So they lock, but you want that little added security. So she's going to.
Are they still in the catch traps, or have they been transferred to carriers?
Still in the trap. No, they're not in carriers. They're in traps. So we take them to the vet in the traps, and then we take carriers with us so that they can transfer them after they're through with the sedation and stuff. So it's been really tough finding anybody that wants to help with the situation.
That's a shame. That really a shame, because I know not very far from you up in Canada, there are some really great TNR groups that would come out and trap them, but they're too far away.
Yeah, and you call some of them, they say, yeah, it's $125 for a male and $140 for a female. And I'm like, there's 30 cats here. No, nobody has that kind of money. So, but these guys are going they do, by donations by people, and then they get vouchers and So thank goodness I got a hold of them and found them. But yeah. Anyway, you guys are all here for a sale, not to hear me. And I'm still in Oregon, and I will probably be in Oregon until the first part of November. So I am shipping out of Oregon. If you like my surroundings here, they're a little different. And then I do PayPal for invoicing, and I will
Hello.
be working on invoicing Sunday. And I do pirate ship to get you the best rate. And there's a little tiny post office here in Riddle, Oregon, and that's where I take them and mail them out. And that's been an experience. And let's see. And I have all my supplies here. So I have my printer and all that. So that's been fun. And then, of course, if you need to get a hold of me, I've got my email. And then I've got the show with Aaron on Saturdays. I'm still doing those at 3 p.m. Pacific and 6 p.m. Eastern. And then Randy and I are going to do shows on Thursdays at, of course, the 6 p.m. one, 9 p.m. And I have a November show with Angie's Oddities on the 4th of November on that Monday. So, and it's 5:30, but the time changes on that Sunday before, so I'm not even sure what time it is for everybody. I don't even know what time
it falls back an hour, so that's in your benefit.
Closer to that, I'll have to figure out the time, and then Randy can tell you a bit about her and what she's got going on.
Oh, now we got, hold on.
I'll slide you over and make you big.
Another one just came in, and I want to make sure that one doesn't try to go where. Here, where'd you go?
Well, while she's doing that, I'm going to tell you a little bit too. We do a lot of some buy it nows, but we do starting bids. When we do the starting bids, we're going to do a countdown. Once everybody tells us that they're out and they've got their highest bid, and then we'll do going once, going twice, last call, and then there will be a sold in the chat. And once you see the sold in the chat, if anybody comes in after the chat, of course we can't.
He's a bad kitty.
Oh. Yeah, they tend to be a little ornery, those orange ones. Yes. So if we have a sold that's in the chat, if anybody comes in underneath that, unfortunately, that will be too late. If you come in above the sold, and before we say sold, if you're coming in the middle, we'll go ahead and start over until everybody lets us know they're out, because we want to be fair to everybody. And I know there's such a lag time difference between everybody. And if you take there's a little wheel, and for the playback speed, if you put that to 2 on the playback speed, it usually really does help, because I've been having to do that lately.
Come here.
I've been having that.
Come on. Come here.
So what's everybody looking for today? You can also put that in the chat.
Come on,
Gary. You're going to have hubby corral them while you're...
God, I'm going to be messed. Well, let's see. So as we know, I'm in Middle Missouri, and I do my invoicing through PayPal. And if you purchase from me and it's first time, be so good as to send an email to me with your real name, your address, and your YouTube name, so that I can process you quicker. And I ship through pirate ship, and they're, even though prices are going up, the closer we get to Christmas, the higher the rates are going to go. But pirate ship gets the best rates. They really do. So. And I can hold things that if you want to like wait. I know I do it. I with several people coming up next week, and I do it once a week with Becky. But I can always hold if somebody needs me to hold. I've got fun stuff. The hat. here's my hat of the week. And you see it's got black feathers and a spider. And look at the it's a web with sparklies. So if any time during the chat anybody wants to buy this hat, you just type spider, $5 for the hat, and you get the hat. And I've got a couple other hats, and through the month I'll be wearing them and hopefully selling them. So let me go ahead and start out. First thing I've got, buy it now, $6. And this is just a very simple silver tone loop long necklace. This one is 34 inches.
I think your internet might be a little wonky.
Huh? What's wonky?
Your internet might be a little wonky. Your internet?
I'll have to move slower. It's hard for me to move slow.
Did anybody else see her freeze, or was it just me?
No, I may have. But I have to remember to go slow. It's simple. Now, what I had thought about doing, and I may still do it, is I was thinking about wire wrapping like some beautiful seed beads or other stones in these loops to enhance it. So that's something that an individual could do, and I may do that later. But I think this is a good basic piece. It's great for layering. I'm going to say this is definitely from the 90s based on the clasp and the simplicity of it. Just a good basic piece. $6. Let's see. Had you put that in, Becky?
Buy it now, $6? Or starting bid?
No, it's buy it now. Most everything is buy it now, but I do have some starting bids.
There we go.
There we go. So this necklace. I've got what have I got? Oh, yes, Tommy, I see you. So I've got my vintage jewelry. I do have some rhinestones. Gotta have those. I've got dolls. I've got jewelry lots, wearable jewelry lots. I have craft lots. So I've tried to get a variety of things for you today. All right. So the next item is buy it now, $5. Buy it now, $5. Hi, Jess. And this is actually a little jade necklace. It's only 16 inches. I think it's handmade. It is not silver, but I tested all these different stones, and the majority of them come up as some. Yes, I do have art glass. And the majority of these come up with a form of jade. And it goes up to the jade line. Some of it runs over to nephrite and some goes to jade. So this is a good one for if you want to just pick up jade pieces. If it's too small to wear because it's 16 inches. Why, it's a great way to get some nice little jade chips and then make it into something more wearable for you. Thank you. I'm seeing new people. My flea market and Jess, good to see you here. And this one, because of the clasp, I'm going to say that somebody probably put this together in the 80s. It just has that look. Really nice. Okay. And then my last little item for today. See, I'm already frazzled with these silly kittens. Buy it now, $4. Now, this is just a simple little rhinestone bracelet. Nothing fancy. I wouldn't say it's particularly vintage. It's just a gold tone, and it feels like an aluminum, a light metal, like a aluminum gold tone, and it just has um just like a string of rhinestone. You know how rhinestones are together and have that little connectors, but all the stones are there, and it just has a where's that clip? Just a little clip, and it's just a very inexpensive. It's a good one for a kid. You know, if you've got a kid that likes to play dress up, this is a great one for a young girl because they really, can't cause damage. It's not vintage. It's not real valuable at all, but it's still pretty. So I thought I'd just bring it up for fun.
Yeah, and the next time Jerry puts anything in my flea market treasures, you'll be blue, um, because I have your info.
And
Um,
so that's my three for
Jess,
this
the butterfly
round.
queen, I don't have your info. If you want me to make you blue, just go ahead and email me your info. And I'll put my email address in here. And it takes a while, sorry. Make sure I got it right too.
And if there's any, so we know we got our glass, and I've got, I definitely have one. Let's see what else.
There you go. That's in there.
I can go digging for more if there's anything else specifically
I
that
have
you
one, two,
want to look
three,
at.
5, 6 different things. Well, 7. I've got a Christmas one too. But yeah, I found some really nice glass. So, okay, let me go ahead and switch us over. Here we go. And our emails are right here too at the bottom, right there where we are. Yeah. So I'll try to make sure I let people know those more often and switch them out. Okay. And my first item, let me see here. My first item is going to be a starting bid of $15. And it is for this little hen on a nest. This is a mini salt cellar. It's 2.5 inches wide. And this one is an Amberina one. So it does have a cadmium glow to it. Like I say, it's only 2.5 inches wide, so it's a little tiny one. And that little head and the tail and everything's in perfect condition. Inside. I was already forgetting to pin things, right? Get rid of this other thing. There we go. I got it pinned. Yay. Okay. I want to thank everybody for coming in. And if you could share, it would be so helpful too. We always appreciate that. But this one's in great shape. Set it back down over here. Okay. Number 2 is going to be an $8 starting bid.
8.
8, yes. And number 2, there we go. And it's for this set of salt and pepper shakers. They're hand painted. These are the ones that have the multi holes. So they're only 2 3/4 inches tall. But if you had some short hat pins, they'd probably look good in here. And they do say hand painted Nippon. These are the bottoms. One has a cork and one does not. But they do have the hand painted Nippon. And they are in really nice shape for the age.
Just to let you know, those are antiques.
Yes, Nippon is antique.
Nippon was used labeling items coming from Japan from 1891 until 1921. So they are 100 years old when they say Nippon.
Hey, and thank you. Thank you. I got that, Jess. Okay. Go in here. And I'm going to go ahead and make you blue. There we go. All right. Now, next time you type, it should be blue for you. Okay, number 3. It's going to be a little hard. It's a $10 start. And therefore, tumbling reindeer. Take this off. And I'm going to try and show these. I meant to have a book here, but I was messing with kitties, you know. So number 3, starting bid of 10. They have the sweetest faces. And they all say JSNY Taiwan. So this one sits like this. Then we have one that's like this. And there's where it's marked. There's 2. Okay, I've got 2. And here's the third one. And there's the bottom of it. These are just the cutest little reindeer. Little bow ties on them. JSNY. You got the cutest little eyelashes. It's the one standing on its head, tumbling. And they're in great shape. Yeah,
sometimes I know I did. Sometimes kids like to have decorations in their room. I used to go out and get a teeny little Christmas tree out in the woods, have my own set of lights on it, put my own little ornaments, and that's the kind of thing that a kid would love to put on their dresser as their own little decoration for Christmas.
Yeah, and you can even put them like under a little tiny tree, you know, sitting there too. But, or if you work in an office, you know, that's a little ornament that, you know, doesn't take up lots of room. Okay. Where does that one go? Oh, okay. Just trying to get him to sit back down and behave. All right. And of course, if anybody thinks about anything later on and would
Hi, Angie.
like it, just let us know. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be on Angie's show Monday, the 4th of November. She always has so much fun on her Monday shows. And she can tell everybody what time her shows are. Because the time change drives me confused sometimes.
And if you're blue, feel free to put your link in. You know, we don't mind people sharing their links at all.
Link to the show, yeah, she can do that.
So and my next item is a buy it now $5, and sometimes you need something just basic. This is a from the 90s. And this is a 56-inch gold tone twisted chain. These were really hot in the 90s. And you had these chains, they're gold tone. And this is great for layering. You could put a pendant on it. I used to wear something like this. I didn't wear this one, but I did like to wear these kind of things. It's almost like a huge Singapore.
There's Angie's link, everybody.
It's an excellent shape.
Yeah, and it's all shiny too.
Yeah, it is. It's really in good shape. Oh, you missed Becky telling about they trapped some.
Not those kind. See, she's got skunks there.
Oh,
So the past 3 days we haven't been feeding late for the skunks to come because we were trapping cats, regular
aha.
cats.
Okay, no interest in that. So then my next item is buy it now $6. And this is a 7 1/4, and it's a magnetic copper cuff. And this cuff has got beautiful stamping on it of like floral. And you can see inside, here are the magnets.
Oh,
Well, great, Jess.
it's nice to have you.
I think it's pretty. Most of the cuffs end up having like a tribal motif, a southwestern motif, and this one was different because it has the floral, and
Yeah.
so I liked that it's not specifically floral. And of course, copper is a healing metal because it conducts electricity. And so it enhances the energy flow in your body, which is why it's good for joints. Slips on real easy. I like these oval ones. And it's a nice stacking piece as well. If anybody's interested in that. And then my last item, they're just really neat. It's a buy it now $5. And these are vintage. They're a filigree. They're gold plated, but it's not shiny gold. It's like the matte gold. And the earrings are good size. They've got kidney wires, and you can see they've got a filigree flower at the top.
You have
And
Noelle in
then,
for 5.
oh, okay. Well, Noelle, they're yours because that's a
There
buy
you
it
go.
now.
She got it.
Really pretty. Let me just give you a little more detail. See how they're
Those
filigree?
are pretty, yeah.
I
Big
just thought they were so pretty. Okay, Noelle, they're yours. And that was my 3 for this round.
Okay, that means it's up to me, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I don't even think we really have to say sold to Noelle because it was a buy it now. So we're going to go with it. Now, number four is going to be a starting bid of $50. So it's going to be this set. And I'm going to say, first of all, there's a condition issue. So the condition issue is on the lid of the large jar. So we've got Ellie Smith, green, moon and stars, but the lid to the large one is quite chipped. Of course, you can't see that when you have it in, sorry, very tall jar. When you have it inside the jar, see, it's in front here. You can barely see through there that it's there. If you turn it to this side, you wouldn't notice it. So it's going to be for all three. And if somebody wants just one or two, we can do 20 a piece. But I thought I'd give a deal for all of them. So there's the large one that's 9.5 inches tall. Then I have this medium-sized one, and see the lid on it is in perfect shape. And it's this really pretty green, of course. And this one is, wait a minute. Oh yeah, this one's 7 inches tall. So the other one with the lid is 11.5 inches. It's 9.5 inches tall without the lid. So we've got this one. Well, thank you.
And I can verify that that is from the 1970s because in 1974 I received that exact set as a wedding gift.
And then this one is in perfect shape as well. So I did have them, if somebody wanted to buy them separate, I did have them at $20 a piece. But I thought if somebody wanted all three, I would do $50 for the three. And then you get a little discount on the, bigger one being a little damaged if you want all three. Okay? So that's my big one there. Number 5 is going to be a starting bid of $8. And I have more glass to come. Number 5. Get rid of that number. There we go. And this guy is a little different. He is either an elf or a fairy. And he can sit on a shelf. He is bendable and posable. It says 2013 on his foot. He's from 2013. And it's either I guess it could be a her too. Has a little bit longer hair coming there. But it can also hang. So you could hang it somewhere. This can be up to 18 inches tall if I unbend the legs.
Well, he could sit on a mantle.
Yeah, it's a really different face. And then he's holding a string of lights. And he has this detail. On here. This is kind of a velvety kind of material feeling. And I thought he was just so different. And, some people are doing elf on a shelf. I'm like, well, he could be like a different type of little elf on your shelf. But I don't know if you consider him an elf or a fairy. I'm not sure. But nice size and different mouth. And like I say, he's posable. Okay. Number 6 is going to be a $15 starting bid. Number 6. And it is for a paperweight. And it is an acrylic paperweight with Queen's Anne lace. That's the name of the flower. It's kind of grows here in Oregon like a weed.
Oh, it's called
Queen Anne's lace. Okay, but see, it glows green.
Queen Anne's lace is actually a relative to the carrot.
Yeah, but there I go. I don't know what was going on there. Did you see me blank out?
Yeah, it froze a little teeny bit, getting a little blurry.
Well, tell it not to do that. Maybe if you tell it, it'll mind.
Internet, don't do that. Straighten up.
Little felt here on the bottom. And I just think the Queen's Anne lace is really pretty with the black base that they put it in. And you can see underneath, you can see where it's all put together and it stretches out. I just think it's amazing that they could get it in here and not damage it. I don't know how they do that. Okay, that was my 3. And let's see what Mischief Randy can get into now.
Oh, I can get into mischief. Okay. So this is a buy it now $5. I'm always discovering new things that I didn't know I had. I was going through a container and I found this really cute, and it's the colors aren't coming out right. This is a vintage ceramic pansy pin. Now the 3 leaves on the bottom are a bluish. Now it looks like it's white with blue, but it really has a lighter blue tinge than the darker blue up toward the middle. The top 2 petals are a pink, a pale pink, and then the little green leaves. It's not a I mean, this is probably from the 80s because these were very popular there. It's just got a basic back. It's not made in England, but it's just a cute. This is the kind of thing your grandma probably wore. Grandmas tended to love this kind of thing. Just and especially around Easter to wear china pins. So this is just a pretty china pin, only $5. If anybody's interested in that,
That's cute.
it is. And then I've got a really pretty art glass necklace. Buy it now, $5. It's an 18 to 20 inch, and this is gold and sort of what I call root beer art glass. So I'll take it off of this. This is probably from the late.
Noelle's got it.
Oh, okay. Noelle's got it. Let me just show you though. It's got
Pretty sure
really.
you're in for the necklace, right, Noelle?
Look at I love these. You know, don't they look like root beer candy? And then these have got sparkle in them. And then these have got really pretty.
Yes.
In it. Yeah. So that is Noelle's.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I have a little container for Noelle. And then my last piece is another vintage. It's buy it now $5. I came across. Well, actually, I had a lot of these things. I had as I would get things, I would say, "Oh, there's a stone missing. There's a jump ring missing. There's a clasp missing." So I've repaired a lot of these things. I was busy this week. And this is plastic, but this is vintage. But look at these beautiful. You've got these amber colored spacers with gold and these beads. Let's even call them lucite, not just nasty old plastic.
Acrylic.
Yeah, acrylic. They really aren't. It's a nice necklace. I can see my mother wearing some kind of necklace like this, especially in the fall. From unless you touch them, they look like stone. They've done a really good job of look, creating the illusion in there that looks like it looks like quartz.
Oh,
They
it looks like
even have that.
marble to me.
Yeah. Well, we generally don't make jewelry of marble. You
No.
know, um but it really has a beautiful coloration. And for those people that do like vintage, this is something just a little different. And I thought it was very pretty. And that's my third item.
Well, okay.
Uh-oh, Becky's froze again. Well, I, yeah, quick, get her a blanket. She needs a little space heater. She's freezing up. So I take it it's just not me. There she goes. Hi. She might have had to have booted. I don't know. Well, tell you what. Let me keep going. Oh, what have I got? What can I come up with? Um, oh, dang it. What have I got lurking and hiding? Oh, there
I'm
she
here.
is. Yay.
Well, we got mountain internet here, and oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe what I saw going over the mountain. So straying from the mountain above my mom's,
A bear?
clear to the mountain on the other far side. No, in the sky was buzzards. And they were like, there had to have been 50 of them all in the line. And they do the swirly thing. Like, oh my goodness. Anyway, it was amazing. You wouldn't think buzzards would be amazing, but they were. Okay, number 7 is going to be a $25 starting bid. So hopefully this doesn't happen again. So if you can bear with me. Sometimes it does a little bit and then it's good again. So it's starting bid of 25. It is for a Fenton cobalt blue bell with a snowman on it.
Hello,
And it does
Maritza.
have a label. And it is signed. Where's the signature? There's the signature there. It is R. Williams, and it is number 3. So this was a limited edition one. There's what it looks like. Beautiful cobalt blue, though. And it's got trees and the snowman. And I picked it up because, of course, I love snowman. I don't know why, but I just do. Okay. Even though it's a bell, I'm like, well, I still like cobalt blue and I love the snowman. Number 8 is going to be a starting bid of $6. Hi, Maritza. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in and watching us freeze and show things and freeze some more. Hopefully I don't freeze again. Number 8 is this cute little elephant squeaker. And that's the paint on it. It is made in Taiwan. So it does have Taiwan on the bottom here, and it has like a number. I don't know what that number is. It's like a number 32 on it. But what I think is really neat is this elephant, and it looks like a baby elephant, has children playing under it. And then little duckies under it on this side. And then there's like a door in the front. And a little one almost looks like a little door in the back. And the pink on the ears and the yellow in the eyes does fluoresce with the ultraviolet too. And he is only, let's see, 3 3/4 inches tall. Just a
So
tiny
cute
little
for a
guy.
child's room.
And he barely makes a squeaky noise. I don't know if you can hear that.
Well, he could be a bath toy too.
Yeah, he could. I would put him as a little decoration though, with those kids playing and or the duckies.
Those are dumb duckies. You don't stand under elephants.
Well, the kids shouldn't be there either, but you know they are. I don't know who thought that one up, but I think it's very funny, and you know it gives me a little smile seeing the duckies under there and the kids on the other side. I don't know why. Number 9 is going to be a starting bid of $5. Okay, and what we have here is a Gorham. Number 9 is a Gorham ornament, a cat with a kitten. And I do have the box that it comes in. The box. And I just thought it was so sweet. And that little tiny one there. And of course it has Gorham on the bottom and the sticker because it's been in the box. And made in Taiwan, gift world of Gorham. And the little ears are, of course, in perfect shape. And that's number 9. And I'm going to get you back over to Randy.
Oh, my turn already. All righty.
Yeah, and I'm going to have glass, my next one.
Switching gears. Okay. So this is a buy it now $5. And this is a beautiful little vintage lusterware Japanese teapot. These are very standard lusterware colors. Pale blue with that marigold and the pink.
I like lusterware.
And you could really do you could see, this is the kind of thing where you make your cup of tea with the tea bag in this. And then you have this on the table and pour it into your little cup. Because it's got the little hole for the steam. It's got the little catch on the lid so that it doesn't fall off. And it's got its made in Japan mark, and it's just perfect for. I love the squared kind of handles. I love that with Chinese, and it's just, oh well, Noelle wants it, and it is yours, Noelle. It's just so darling. Okie dokie. So Noelle.
Noelle has good taste too.
Yes, she does. Well, to go along with it, I've got another item that I believe is Japan, and it's another buy it now for $5. And I thought I'd bring more trinket boxes. And this one is called Flora. It's got a beautiful, what is that? Looks kind of like a trumpet flower kind of thing with blue. The sides are decorated. Here is,
Did you say the price?
it's hand decorated. That's a Japanese name, Flora, and then it's got a name, Taka something or other, San Francisco. So, or that, well, San Francisco, I think of Chinatown, but that Taka whatever name, Takahashi.
Takahashi.
Takahashi. That is definitely Japanese. Uh
Yeah. Well, what was the price?
that's just $5. Buy it now, $5. Beautiful, beautiful, delicate colors. I love the pale blue with the orangey red.
I probably spelled that wrong, but
Oh, that's okay.
I just wanted to differentiate between the fives.
That's close enough.
Yeah.
But there was a lady on YouTube, and I'm talking quite a few years ago. They used to go to the oh, okay, Noelle, I will be glad to sell you my spider hat. She knows how that works. That means I get to take it off too. It is so cute, Noelle. It's got feathers, and look at the shiny ribbon.
Well, no wonder
And
the cats were attracted to your room.
and look at the spider web and the sparkles, and the look at that glitzy glittery spider on it. Good taste, good taste. And there's little black sparkly dots all over the hat. It's pretty comfortable to wear. Of course, when you're chasing kittens and yelling at them, it tends to fall off. But other than that, it's a great little hat. Okay, I'll set that aside for you. Okay. Anyway, Tinkerbox, if anybody's interested. Then my last item is a starting bid of $10. Because even though this looks real simple, these things are quite pricey on the internet. I've had this forever, and I use it to just put loose beads and stuff with. And this is a little vintage Anchor Hawking milk glass, and it's got all kinds of it's got a what is it, lace edge. It's considered a small candy dish.
That's also good to hang your little earrings off of.
And I've had this forever.
Yeah. My mom uses stuff like that. She hangs the earrings on the outside and she puts bracelets on the inside or some.
Did you like your orange one, Noelle? Isn't it cute? They're really well done. Oh, I've got fancier ones. Now, personally, I'm just not a big milk glass person, but I know a lot of people are.
And I was trying to see by the light if it had a ring of fire. Does that one have a ring of fire?
I don't know what that is. What is that
If you hold it up to the light and look through it, it'll be like translucent along the edges and you'll see like reddish and yellow kind of along the very edge.
Holding it up to the light, it just looks milky to me.
Well, I saw a little bit of.
I can't tell. Let's see. I don't have a. The only flashlight I've got is a black light.
Yeah, and you sometimes have to get it just right to see it.
Man, I wish I had an octopus hat. Although somewhere I've got an octopus necklace, I got to drag it out. I have too much jewelry, so I'm making tons of jewelry bags. So anyway, there's that. So doesn't look like we have any interest in those. So that's my third.
All right. Well, here I go again with a little bit of glass again. Let's start out that way. All right, number 10 is going to be a starting bid of $15. Number 10, $15 starting bid. I had to look and see if I was holding it the right way. Okay, and for that, I have 2 cruets. They're brown glass cruets. They're blown glass with little stoppers. They're in great shape. This one has a little rougher pontil than the other one. The other one's pontil is smoother. I'll show you that here in a minute. So they're blown into a mold because you can see mold lines on it too. And here's the second one. See, it's a little smoother on the bottom, but you know, you can see the mold lines on them. They're so cute,
that's
though.
cute.
Yeah, for 15 you get 2. So you could have like your oil and vinegar, do something like that, or any kind of little oil that you like, or heck, you could do bubble bath and bath oil. Oh, just so many things you could do with little cruets like that. It doesn't have to be like cooking. It could be something else.
Bubble bath.
Yeah. Number 11 is going to be a $4 starting bid. Okay. Here we go. And this is a horse. So we got number 11. This little porcelain horse. And it is 2 3/4 inches tall. Oh, I forgot to say the cruets were 5 3/4 inches tall, in case anybody was interested in those. Let me just hold his foot, maybe you can see. My mom used to have a Palomino and an Arabian, and so it reminds me a lot of horses when I was little. And this one's in great shape. And I don't know who makes it, but it's like that fine porcelain.
Hey, Tommy.
This would be great for anybody that loves horses. And it's just 2 3/4 inches. And you don't often see them where they're rearing up like that. Standing up and rearing their little legs up. So I thought that one was so cute. Okay. And then number 12 is also going to be a starting bid of $4. And we're going to go from a horse to a little porcelain house.
See, back in the
Number
60s,
12.
that kind of thing was just so popular. All the little girls had little china critters.
This has a blue on it. This reminds me of like Blue Delft, but I don't know who makes it.
Or Japanese.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything on it, but it's sure cute. There's the back side. There's no chips or cracks or anything. These are little cute little guys. And I went to one of those. I think it's called FCAT. It's a feral cat thrift store. And I found this, and I found the little horse. Trying to support them, you know. Different than the people that are helping me, but you know, still. So if you like, and if you guys look at anything on the rewind, or if you're looking at anything and you see something you'd like to claim, you can always either email us or, let us know in chat. Be happy to help you out. Let us know if there's anything you're looking for. And I do have more glass coming up. And here's Randy.
All righty. So my next is a set. Starting bid, my chair sunk. My chair sinks. So it's like, nah, I'm like here. Starting bid of $15. I got a good deal, so I'm passing the deal on. So I've got an 18-inch freshwater pearl necklace. It's tricolor, and I can't tell if you can see the colors really well. It's a creamy white, a taupey pink, and a cocoa brown. But it has a friend. It also comes with a bracelet, and the findings are silver. So you've got a 18-inch necklace and a 7-inch
It's
bracelet.
sold to Noelle.
Okie doke.
Oh,
Well, this is the starting bid. So
starting bid.
anybody else, you'd have to come in at 16 if you're interested. It's a beautiful little set. It really is. It's hand knotted with the sterling findings. I always test them.
I was so excited. I just wanted to give it to Noelle right away. But that's okay. Anybody else interested? It'd be
We'll count her down.
And we do go by dollar increments. So that's perfectly fine. And I know Noelle had been looking for pearls, I think. Wasn't that Noelle?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, well, if we don't have any other interests, I can go ahead and count it down. Going once. Going twice. Last call. We got sold to Noelle for $15.
Excellent.
Those are pretty.
It really is. And now I didn't have the other one quite set up. I've got another really pretty sterling set. This one is a starting bid of 25 because it's platinum over sterling, moonstone and garnet. And let me check the, okay. So I have a 20-inch silver chain, and at the end of it is peach, moonstone, and garnet. There's the pendant. The back is finished. And
really different.
It comes with a size 8 ring with garnets. Now, you can get the set for $25 or individually for $15 a piece. Now, the pearls I would only sell as a set. I can break this one up if there's different people that are interested in different portions of it. I love peach moonstone. You don't find peach moonstone very often.
And the ring was what size again?
Size 8.
Size 8 on the ring. Okay.
I'll put it on. These are a nice size too. Cute little garnets. Nice 20-inch chain. You see the get up close? There it is.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like we have any interest in it, and that's perfectly okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to bring a few nicer things as I get good deals on them. And that's my 3. Oh, no, it isn't. I got one more.
I thought you had one more. I'm like,
Paying
wait a minute.
attention. This is just a fun set. Buy it now, $5. And so these is a set of 4 stretch bangles. 2 in silver and 2 in gold. And they're just a fun stretch bangle. And you get all 4 of them for $5. They will fit anywhere from a 6 to a 7-inch. So you've got your choice of wearing 1 of each color, or 2 silvers, or 2 gold tone, or all 4 of them together. Mix and match.
2 on each arm.
Yeah, any way you want. Here's the other fun thing. Because they're stretch, what if you have long sleeves and then there's something you want to do where you need that blasted sleeve to get out of your way? You can use these to hold the sleeve up your arm.
Very true.
So these are just a little fun thing. But doesn't look like we have interest. And so now it's to Becky. Hi, Leslie.
Now it's my turn. Hi, Leslie. Nice to see you. Okay, let me get my thing up here. Am I on number 13? I think I'm on number 13. Go. All right. Number 14. Yeah, okay. It's got to be number 13. Okay, number 13 is going to be a $4 start. 13, $4 start, and it's going to be for this cute little napkin holder. And it's got this cute little hand-painted Scotty dog. It is signed and purdy. It's 5 3/4 inches wide. It's made out of wood. And the back of it has a Scottish thistle that she's painted on here. There's also a small one on this side with the dog, but I love the detailing, the tongue and all the fur and everything. The detailing on this is really, really nice. And it's got a little bit of these to, slide it a little better. And it's a cute little Scotty dog made out of wood. That's number 13. Okay. Number 14 is going to be a $15 start. $14 is going to be a $15 start. And it's going to be this Westmoreland vase. It has a Westmoreland sticker on it. This little swung vase is 9 inches tall. So it's just a really cute little one. It's got these little nubbies right there. Got what? 2, 4, looks like 8 little finger nubs on it. And here's the bottom. It's like a blue kind of a satin glass. It's really, really pretty. And then it's got the Westmoreland sticker. Here's the size. And the blue milk glass, blue looks so good with like other colors like the milk glass, and maybe you have a red one, red vase with it. It goes really nicely with all of it. And the only thing red I have this little guy here, but you can see the little red with the blue, and then maybe add some white, and mix it up a bit. But I found this one at the cat thrift store too. So there's that. Number 15 is going to be a choice starting bid of $5. All right. 15. And it's going to be a choice of reference books. This first one is Flow Blue. Reference book on Flow Blue China. It's from 1983. They say they revised the prices in 1989, but I never use these for the prices, only to identify. And Noelle would like the peach set for 25.
Oh, okay, Noelle, it is yours. Glad for it to find a good home.
Good choice. Peach Moonstone, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Bootiness.
The next choice is a book on TV lamps to light the world. TV lamps was 2006 copyright. And it has all kinds of lamps you can identify in here. It even has some of the like panthers and horses and some oriental ones. And does that look like an owls? Got some birds there, I guess. There's some different ones. Haven't seen those before.
My aunt had, I don't know if they were the lamps, but she had the green jade colored panthers, and oh, they were so neat. I wish I had those.
There's some of the panthers there. So it's a really good reference book. And then the last reference book I have was from 1986. It's Antique and Collectible Thimbles and Accessories. So these thimbles apparently have accessories. I didn't know they had little cases to put a thimble in.
Yeah, and needle cases and stuff.
Yeah,
little scissors and.
Yeah, so it shows you different thimbles made in all different kinds of ways. That one's kind of neat there on the bottom, I think. So it shows you what you have. And I had some like these that I sold. I probably sold them too cheap, but that's okay. I pulled them out of my mother-in-law's drawer that I have.
People would give away thimbles, like fabric stores and stuff would give away thimbles.
Yeah, I had a couple of advertising ones, and then this has like marks. So it's the marks on the thimbles in the back. So you have that. So just $5 each, which is cheap for these kind of books, but it just helps you to ID the different items. Okay, and that was my 3. And let me go back to Randy for you.
Okay, now I'm really going off the rails.
Uh-oh.
So my next item is a starting bid of $12. And there's a story. Of course, there's always a story with everything I've got. Back in the 90s, I was collecting dolls. Now, I wasn't collecting dolls like, oh, name brand dolls. I just like pretty faces. I wanted an inexpensive doll because I didn't have much money. And I had one coffee table that had a tier, and I set up a whole diorama of all these different dolls and layers on this coffee table. The coffee table was full, I couldn't get any more dolls. And of course, then I got married and I put all the dolls away. And now it's like I've got all these dolls. I have no grandchildren. So I got to find homes for them. So for a starting bid of $12, this is what I'm calling the Russia girl. She is 13 inches tall, and I'm calling her a Russia girl. She could be winter, but she just looks like a little peasant Russian girl in a simple dress, and she has a coat with the fur, and she's got the little hat on. She's got beautiful, shiny auburn hair. She's got like this burgundy coat with the faux fur. She's got this little dress. She's got her stand. She's got her little petty four on. She has like a fabric body. She's stuffed. She has her cute little leather shoes. And so
So
this,
I was thinking Canada.
or could be Canada. It's
Yeah.
just
Probably is the
the
right
style
color.
color reminds me of Russia for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that too.
But you could make her any old thing you want. I thought she had a very pretty face.
Well, and Canada
And
and Russia are very close.
I really liked her. Of course, her coats are a little long for her little hands, but you know. So she is only $12. I didn't know if we had any doll people, but I need to start finding, as we're getting closer to Christmas, there are Christmas presents to be given to people. And of course, any little girl who does like dolls would, really appreciate one of these. So that's her. Then for a buy it now of $9. Who remembers that I've shown my eggs that I made? I used to make eggs. And I'll be bringing them back, but I've got all this ribbon that I've got to find a home for. I don't use it anymore. So I have here 12 spools of craft ribbon, and we're talking some nice ribbons here for $9. Now, most of them, there's a couple of them like this one down here that I've never touched. This one is silver. This one is silver. This one is gold. It's a metallic silver, golden green. This is a beautiful Christmassy color, red with green. This one is a narrow burgundy. This one is a wide green. Then this one is a burgundy, and it has little doodad thingies on the side. Here's a beautiful, this is a sheer ribbon with an edge. Here's another one that's never been opened. This one down here is it's a red with gold. Then you have this slate blue. Then you've got this beautiful magenta pink with polka dots. And then you've got this really pretty Christmas plaid. So that's 12 rolls for $9, which comes out to 75 cents a roll. And you cannot go and buy nice ribbon like this for 75 cents a roll. And aren't I smart? I put it on a string so it makes it easier to show. Some you could use for wrapping Christmas presents if you do arts and crafts. I love that red. All of the most of these, except like I said, there's some that I've never opened. That gold one, that gold one in the middle here, I've not ever opened. So what was that? That was two of them that I hadn't opened yet.
Yeah, but there still looks
Yeah,
like there's a lot on the other
yeah.
ones
There's
anyway.
two that I haven't opened, and if I have gotten some off, there's still plenty of ribbon I haven't used very much. So only $9 will bring the ribbon home. Doesn't look like we have any interest in that. I know I've had people ask me for craft stuff, and where are they? Okay. Now, so my last item for this round is a starting bid of $15. And this is a bag of wearable, sellable, guaranteed over 40 pieces of jewelry. Now, I'll even pour it out. Let me, because some of it's in bags and some of it is loose. So we've got bracelets. We've got see, here's a little gemstone bracelet. Here's a little cuff.
And just $15?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure I got that right.
Here's a gold tone. Here's a complete bag of matching earrings. So that's where we're going well over the 40 because I'm counting this as one. And then there's another little bag of itty bitty teeny little post earrings. So, you've got quite a few things in here. Like this is an Avon the Mark. This one is a Kenneth Cole. This is something called Moon and Lola. It's one of those wrap. Not all of them have this. Here's a nice necklace. Now you can use it for craft if you want. This is a Crown Hallmark leather bracelet. It's got a little smiley facey in it. Here's earrings. Here's some glass and metal. What's this one? Oh, Lauren Conrad. There's a Lauren Conrad piece in there. Oh. Here's a paparazzi with purple and feathers. There's some nice one. This is something called Leap of Faith. That's the brand bangle. Here's some black. Well, the notation on it was there's a mark on it, but they can't read what it is. They're a non-gemstone vintage necklace with rhinestones. Oh, what else is in here? Oh, this is pretty. This is like a black. It's a black rhinestone. They're kind of it's a gray. They're like a gray rhinestone. It's a status necklace, and it's sort of like a silver rhinestone. Yeah.
It looks like something Noelle would like.
This one is funny. This one is a brand called Jelly Belly. Hi, Unimagic. Jelly Belly, and it's these little, you've heard of the California raisins? Well, these are apparently dancing jelly beans.
You say so.
It's got enamel pieces in it. But course, it's just not a jewelry lot if you don't have hematite.
And if
And
you
this
don't
is,
have two that are stuck together,
yeah, and then this is it's kind of a neat necklace with a really interesting piece of agate on it
yeah.
in a fringe. I'm just not a fringe girl. It's like wooden beads. So there's a lot of things in here. If anybody is interested in it, just $15 takes it home. What else is this? Oh, more earrings. Two pairs of earrings in here. There's peacock feather and something gold tone. So,
Pretty.
just a simple little bench, $15. And like I said, with those bags of earrings, you definitely have over 40 pieces.
Yeah,
I would say with the little earrings, it's probably close to 60 pieces. Oh, and there's even some rings. Now, of course, they're not silver, but they're just, little fashion rings.
yeah, I have Unimagic's info. I don't know why they're not blue, but let me fix that.
This one is faux pearls and a
Okay,
carve.
fixed.
This one is a Stella and Dot. So all kinds of the goodies.
Yeah, I made you Smurfy.
All right, and if there's no interest in that, now, and I have, you even got here's a funky little fashion ring.
Yeah.
I will have more, but I would say I have more that have better items in it. I mean, jewelry is subjective, but I'll have more. And that's my three.
Okie dokie. I'm waiting for the gal to come back that was helping trap the cats because she said she was going to come back to put zip ties on the things, the traps, and she hasn't come back yet. So if I have to let Brandy sell a few more items, I might be doing that if she comes back. She probably went to her house and found her cats into mischief because that does happen, with cats.
Oh, cats
Number
never get into mischief.
number 16 is going to be a $65 starting bid.
Number
And this real
16.
$65 starting bid.
All righty.
Really different. And I couldn't find one exactly like it either, so I don't know. But I did my best. It is for this decanter.
Ooh.
This beautiful ground stopper. It's kind of flat. It has this sailor on it, and that's the part I couldn't find. This sailor drinking and this anchor down here. And it's blown glass. There's the lip, and it's ground inside, so that's a really, really good quality. And it's 13 and a half inches tall. I don't know if it's rainbow glass, pilgrim, blanco. I'm thinking more rainbow, but I am not positive who made this. But see, this is like flat, like that. It's like pinched in the middle, kind of. And that's the stopper. The stopper looks rainbow to me. And then there was one that I saw that had this, but it didn't have this etched guy on here. And I couldn't find any with the etched guy. But I think that's really cool that he's on there because it makes him so much different. Then you've got, the bubble right here. That's really cool on the stopper. So like an elongated bubble. Like I said, it's 13 and a half inches tall. So it's a good size. And it's very pretty. So that's number 16. And
It is beautiful.
let me set it over here out of the way. Oh, let me move something.
And Uni knows glass.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's hard to tell, and I was trying to figure it out, but I just got this piece. So I was trying to figure it out before the show. So, that's a little harder to do. But I wanted to bring it, something a little different. Number 17 is going to be a $5 starting bid. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad that somebody likes it too. Okay, and it's going to be...
He said it, not me.
Well, I have a little bit of glass at home too. Just a little bit. But my mom also throughout this house has glass. So I guess I got it honestly. Number 17 is Old Testament History Revised. Or Old Testament History. That's by McKibben.
It's really kind of cute, Uni.
The book has a little bit of writing in it. And it tells you Carl C. Hansen, 1928 to 1929, Mount Vernon, Ohio. John Hansen got it then from 1929 to 1930. And it says revised 1927.
I know we have a lot of different people in the community that often do Bible studies, and I wish that they were here because I think that would be something ideal for someone that does Bible study.
Yeah, and it has the different pictures, and it's like the history. I kind of like history stuff anyway.
Oh, we don't want you to behave, Unimagic. You don't have to behave here.
But it has really nice pictures throughout. With the stuff. And it's 1927 revised printing. Well, I guess I can show that one. Okay.
Do we have to edit these photos? These pictures?
Well, that's like Cain and Abel, but it wasn't showing anything.
Well, there was still a lot of flesh.
There was a lot of flesh.
Just, they used drapes a lot.
There's this one. The Flood is what that one's called. So, yeah, I don't know. This one's Abraham's Journey. Yeah, there were no dangles showing. I didn't see any.
Darn it.
I tried looking. Isaac and Rebecca.
Now, National Geographic was another matter.
Yeah. I remember those. Let's see, we'll go a little further. This is Levites teaching the people. I don't know. But I just thought it looked neat. And somebody has practiced their ABCs on the back in pencil.
Oh, how cute.
It could come off, but I just thought it was really cool, and I like how it looks. Like if you wanted to stack it, and put it as a riser, for something too. Anyway, so there's that. Number 18 is going to be a starting bid of $6. Okay, and it is going to be for a set of redware little creamers. And this is the only one that I see any damage, and there's just this tiniest chip right here. This is redware. So probably I'm thinking Japan. Doesn't have any markings on it, but I've seen ones like this that would have had a little sticker on it. So I'm thinking maybe the sticker came off. There's a barrel here with flowers, and this looks to me like a kind of like a flour sack looking thing, but with carrots sticking out of it. And I know sometimes they do have bags of carrots. And then these two look like cabbages down here. And this one is 2 3/4 inches tall. And then you have the next size down, and it is 2 1/8 inches. See if I set that here. And then the third little guy, and they all have the same picture, is 1 3/4 inches tall. So those are the three sizes. You've got the large one, and here's the two smaller ones' bottoms. And their backs, and seeing their handles and spouts are in great shape. No chips or anything on these two. And I just thought they were just so doggone cute. I don't know why I like creamers so much, but I do. But my mom does too, so that might be part of it. I can remember having a little cow creamer when we were little. It's green. My mom still has that thing somewhere. Okay, I don't see any interest in those. Set those down. And I'll go ahead and get Randy over and see what she's doing. Hi,
Back
Denise.
to the joy.
Nice to
Denise's
see you.
Magical Emporium. Welcome. Okay, so my first is a starting bid of $10. And this is 72 inches of faux black pearls. They are heavy, heavy, heavy. Now, it really took me a while to figure out, hey, Gritty Gret, if that they were not real, because when I rubbed them, there was a resistance. However, I inspected the holes very, 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 very carefully, and I did find where they've had a coating put on them. And there's one pearl, God knows where it is, where it was starting, you can't notice it, but there was I noticed a little bit of peel right at the edge of the hole. So they are faux. They've got a very nice rhinestone clasp. So these are older, but they're heavy. Your beautiful black peacock. So they're mimicking they're mimicking saltwater black pearls. They've got a really nice luster. They probably could use a good wash. I haven't tried cleaning them yet. So if somebody got them, I would do that. I'm very leery of, some people would just take things like this and dump them in soapy water, which doesn't hurt the pearl, but you don't really want to get the stringing material wet. So they probably just need to be laid on a towel and wiped gently with a washcloth that's been dipped in a soapy water, and then with fresh and blotted dry. That's what I do. Any interest in my black pearls? Alrighty. Then my next item is a starting bid of 28. And I've been wearing it. This is a gorgeous, big, comfortable copper cuff.
28.
Uh-huh. Solid copper. Look at that. There's no mark in it, but it's not like plated metal. This thing is solid copper. So if you love copper, this is a gorgeous piece. Yeah, it's got beautiful texturing. So there's some hammering, and I love the way this is raised up. But it's done in a way that it's so smooth, it's like liquid. It's like it was liquid. It's a beautiful, beautiful cuff. Very comfortable. I love it, the shape. It makes it really easy. I wear a 7, so you see that goes on very comfortably. I would say a 6 to a 7. Oh, Noelle is interested. Okay. Uh, so anybody else is interested, we'd have to go to 29. Wait till you see what I have next, Noelle. And if there's no other interest, we want to give everybody the opportunity. We would go ahead and start counting it down to Noelle.
Okay. We're going to put in going once, going twice,
I have a couple of restaurant wear creamers. They're old.
$28. Okay, we're sold to Noelle. Congratulations,
All right.
Noelle.
It is beautiful. It really is. If I still wore jewelry all the time, this would stay in my jewelry box. Okay. Now, I know Noelle loves rhinestones, and this is a piece that I got months ago, but there were some stones missing. And so I've been slowly collecting and learning how to put the stones back in. And this is a starting bid of $20, and you'll see why. It's 16 inches, it's vintage. And when I tested the clasp, I got a little bit of blue. I think it's plated. Look at this. So you've got rhinestones and faux pearls.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Doesn't it look like royal? Like, you know, those pictures of these, especially like in the late 1800s and the 1900s, the people in royalty, and they're standing there in their satin gown with that ribbon in.
Noelle in 20. If anybody
And
else would like to bid,
let me show you the clasp.
have to be in at
Look at
21
that.
or more.
Look at that clasp. Oh, yes, you could wear this at a wedding. It's gorgeous. It is just so stunning on this black. The camera is not doing it any justice. And I probably could have gotten more for it, but I don't know why. I don't like to overprice. I know I personally like things that are uh, affordable, so I like to make it that way. So let's start counting it down to Noel. I love those little ones. These little ones. So like that's a solid one, and then this is a little bitty guy. It's got a center stone, and it's got the little ones and these faux pearls, like in the drop, and it's all intact. And I said, how could I be so dang lucky? And I was it was easy for me
Well,
to
that
replace a
almost
couple.
reminds me
What'd you
of
say?
something they would wear in their hair. Almost reminds me
Oh,
of something you could wear in your hair.
well, okay, I'll be a bad girl. Like that.
Yeah, that would look cool.
As a wedding piece, yeah, but it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Yeah, we can count it down.
Okay.
And I love that, like I say, that clasp is just, where did it go?
Going once, going twice.
There's no mark on it. And I'm going, God, how
Last
could you
call.
not have a mark on this? It's just so gorgeous. Let me show you the
Sold to
back.
Noel for $20.
Beautiful, beautiful piece, Noel. I'll pack it up really good for you. And that is my 3.
Okay. Well, my internet's being wonky. Don't know why.
Oops, catching me blowing my nose.
Let's see. Take my phone off. Maybe that's what's causing it. Close those. There we
I
go.
try to get pieces
Maybe
I think
that's
you'll like, Noel.
all right. Let me see if that acts better because I think last time I took my phone off the internet and then that helped. So I forgot to do it this time. Oh well. Number 19 is going to be a starting bid of $8. 19 for $8. And it is for Care Bear, Grumpy Bear. And he is 3 inches tall. It does have the Care Bears on here, so it is official 2009 Care Bear. Does anybody have a grumpy bear in their house? I know my stepdaughter could be a grumpy bear sometimes. Yeah, the Care Bear stare. That's for sure, with the Grumpy Bear Care Bear stare.
Well, hubby is definitely grumpy. I don't know if he qualifies as a cute, cuddly bear.
I won't go there. Okay. Alrighty. All right. And number 20 is going to be a $15 start. So, and this was really different too. I rescued this one. This is actually um, a sour mash whiskey bottle. And number 20, $15 starting bid. And they made this bottle to commemorate reopening George Dickel's sour mash whiskey production. And it
Who
has
the heck
here,
is George Dickel?
I don't know, apparently he's a famous sour mash whiskey maker.
Well, he
But
must have been. They must have been drinking when they made the bottle.
well, it says Dickel, Tennessee, first bottling October 1964, 27 years of stubbornness, but we made it.
Must have been strong booze if it warped the bottle.
So this is 11 and a half inches tall.
It's neat looking.
Yes, it is. I liked it because it was unique, and I was thinking, well, you could put a cork in it and use it too. You wanted to? And I thought the story behind it, the stubbornness, and they made it finally. It commemorated their reopening. So I thought that was cool. It's number 20. Okay, number 21 is going to be just $2 starting bid. Polly's forecast. Oh, well.
Unimagic says she thinks that Blenko also made a similarly shaped bottle. So in the 60s and 70s, that was a very popular shape.
Oh, interesting. I don't know who made the bottle for them. So for $2, number 21 are these two little mice ornaments. And they're like a Santa and Mrs. Claus. They look like kind of like matchstick or straw look to them.
Straw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or as sweetgrass. I would say sweetgrass because that braided on him looks like sweetgrass.
Kind of does. You're right. And so does his base. But the backs look like this. And I just thought they were really sweet. And you know, when you go somewhere and you just have to kind of buy something because it's just so cute looking. And that was them. They're just cute. Yeah, and she has kind of the sweetgrass look to her arms too. I think that's supposed to be their arms. I don't know. Cute though. Yeah.
Yeah, $2.
Called me.
Kid would love that.
Yeah, they're very well made. And that was my 3.
All right.
Back.
Hockey docky.
What, your baby kitties go to sleep?
Well, I heard my husband talking to them a little while ago. He's gone to bed. I don't know if he left his door open and they've gone in to him, but they're being quiet at the moment, so no telling what mischief they've done and wore him out. Okay, starting bid of $8. So this is a stretch bracelet, but it's got a silver charm. And these are Millie Fiore beads. It says 925N China. And I tested it and I get a blue mark. But these are your beautiful Millefiori And that's only $8.
Those are pretty.
Just a very simple little bracelet.
Yeah. But you could also rework those beads into anything you
Oh,
want.
sure.
Too.
Sure. You could do something else with them. You could make a different, maybe you don't want it on stretch. And then it's got the charm. Now it's got the china on one side, but you could certainly get it engraved on this side. You could put somebody's initials on it.
Yeah. So I don't think it needs the little
No,
thing.
I didn't. I
I'd
didn't
probably
even know
take
why it was there, but what the heck? There it is.
Yeah, you could probably take that off real easy.
Oh yeah. Okay. No interest in that. That's perfectly fine. So now I have another bracelet. This is a starting bid of $20. Now, it is unsigned, but I Googled it. And of course, the one exact match that came up, it had the name on it. So I don't know how things end up being unsigned. And that's the one I get. But this is a 7-inch unsigned goldette bracelet. And what you've got the mesh, and then it's got these mesh pieces on the side, and they're supposed to hang loose. So that's not damaged. It's supposed to be that way. And then it has these. Let me get it this way. You've got these ceramic, porcelain, hand painted roses, and you've got these little heart filigree loops.
Pretty
And it
accents.
Oh, it is. It's beautiful. And it's got the typical slide bracelet. Like I said, when I Googled it, it came up Goldette, and theirs had the name on it, and of course mine doesn't.
Hmm.
So this is vintage. Yes, Noel. So here's the back.
It's a neat mesh.
It's in beautiful condition. Okay.
There's
So Noel is interested in it. Anybody else? If not, we will count it down for Noel.
If anybody else is interested, you need to be in at 21 or higher. I'm going to go ahead and count it down for Noel. Going once. Going twice. Last call. That's sold to Noel for $20.
All right.
Congratulations.
So my last piece for this round, there's a website called Midnight Velvet, and I used to get their magazines. And so this is a starting bid of $15. And I don't know why I got this. I think it wasn't to wear because they have beautiful things. I think originally I was going to play cannibal with it and make something else. And I never did. And I just finally took it out of the original package to sell it. So what I've got is a necklace of seed beads, and the colors, it's red, but there's not as much. Well, the blue is there. There's blue and there's green and other colors. But then at the end of it is this great big metal cross, and the colors aren't coming out. That's a sort of an orangey one, and the colors of the seed beads are down here. Now this is a magnesite cross, and then they put the seed beads, and then you've got this big honkin' southwestern style cross, and it also comes with a little pair of seed bead earrings. So if you're a southwestern person, you enjoy this style of big necklace. It's the length of it is 16 to 19 inches. Got bead caps, got a long extender. There's the back. It is not silver, of course. There's no maker, but the back of the bale is decorated. But I thought I'd take it out of its package and start showing it, since I've hung on to it for so long. I've had this 14 years now. And if there's no interest in it, that's perfectly all right. You could, now, the bale is so huge, you could easily take it off of these seed beads and wear the seed beads separately. In fact, let's just do that for fun. That works real easy. So you could take it off and then have the seed beads. Maritza, the flower. Oh, $8. That was the Millefiori. Yes. Okay, Maritza. Maritza, I don't think you've bought from me, so please make sure you email me when my email shows up, moonvalleycrafts@aol.com, and just send me your real name, your address, and I'll be able to get that processed for you. I'll be glad to get that for you. All right. So
Nice
it doesn't look like there's any interest on this, so I'll go ahead and pass.
Thank you, Unimagic. That your third item?
Yes, that was number 3.
Okay. Oh, so sweet. Okay. Okay, number 22 is going to be an $8 start. $22, an $8 start. It's for this pretty nativity. And this is like a Pueblo pottery.
Ooh, yeah.
It's R. Jimenez sign. So, and I think this came from New Mexico. But you can tell that the Mary and Joseph and the baby are like older plastic. But it's really pretty, and this is ceramic. Yes. They added this in. Ah, okay. Then you would know. Yeah, I live in Arizona, so I found it in Arizona. And we get a lot of New Mexico stuff there too. But yeah, this definitely does look like that. And with the name. Right there. Okay, I don't see anybody in for that one. Let's see here. Number 23 is going to be a starting bid of $4. And it is for Trees of Mystery mug.
Now I'm going to run down the hall real quick.
All right, don't trip over a kitty. It says end of trail, Redwood Highway, California. And this is the Native American on a horse like this with a spear. That's usually in the end of trail. That's what the picture's called when you see that. But it also says it on the mug, so they wanted to make sure we knew. But it's in great shape. Here's the inside. Here's the back. I rescued this from a barn. So, look, I think it was a kitty cat hair in there. So I looked down in there. I'm like, the little hair almost made it look like there was a crack, but there's no crack in this. It's really good shape. And Trees of Mystery. I love going through the Trees of Mystery in California. Okay. Kitty. Yeah. My mom has 2 inside cats, and then there's about 30 outside feral ones. So there's 15 babies about. So if anybody's near Oregon and would really like a kitten, hello, come see me. And we trapped 3 of the adults today, and they're going to go get snipped tomorrow. They don't know that. Shh, don't tell them.
Becky's a kitten pusher.
Yeah, well, you didn't take any of them.
Thank God I'm too far away. Well, the 2 I got was from a lady. She probably had 17 to 20 kittens running around.
Number 24 is going to be an $8 start. This one does have a slight crack in it, so I'm just going to say that up front. But it is the cutest little doggy wall pocket.
I'm sorry, what was the amount?
It is $8 starting bid.
I was typing and it wasn't coming up.
Oh, yeah. I have all kinds of problems like that. So where the crack is right here on the back. It just goes to about here. Let me see. Oh, it goes down a little further, but down to about here. This starts right there.
Oh, that's not noticeable.
But I don't. Let me see if I see it on the inside.
It's not going to affect anything.
Yeah, I just see it on this upper edge, but I don't see it inside down the backs of it. There's the inside. The ears are in great shape and the tail. But it's the cutest little puppy.
Yeah, hi, Brenda.
Like
you can certainly tell the age frame.
Yeah, he was just so cute. And it is a wall pocket. But you
don't have to hang it.
You could sit him on a desk and, have little cards in him, or Well, this goes. Will go even this way.
Oh,
Or
it's a good
maybe,
place for little notepads or sticky notes.
yeah, I was thinking like your sticky notes and maybe a pen tucked in here with the sticky notes. Or you can put some kind of assemblage together.
Oh, you could make him napkin holder.
Yeah, yeah, that would work.
In a vintage kitchen, you could stick napkins in there.
That would be cute. That would be cute. It's just really cute. Or you can make something up for a child's room, even.
Mm-hmm.
Put little things in it to, how much is the doggy in the window? He's $8.
Well, you could make him a night light by putting those little electric tea lights in him.
Oh, yeah. You could
Hi,
do that.
Jameen.
Okay. He says, woof.
Yeah.
It's another one that I rescued out of it was kind of a garage barn thing here. Anyway.
We used to have an old place called the Bargain Barn. Oh my God. It was a huge, big building and they had everything imaginable in it. And for like 50 cents a buck. God.
Oh, yeah. I wish those prices were still around, right?
Right. Okay. So got another doll. This one's really cute. Starting bid of $15. Now this one's 10-inch and I'm calling her the Flower Girl doll. So she comes on her stand. She's an adorable little toddler.
Jameen is in for 4.
Oh, okay. Then
But
it looks like something that you had.
yeah, but she's saying adorable horsey.
Oh, well,
And this was a doggy,
that
but
was that was 8. No, you had what was 23? 23 was 4. You had a little horse, remember?
I
You had
had
the
a
whirring
4,
horse.
but I think my horse was it 4?
Yeah, they were.
That might be what she means.
I don't know. Now, let me go back. Number 24. No, so hold on. Number 23 was $4, but I don't think that was it.
Number
And
11.
and way back you had I
And I
don't know
had
if
a
I can.
mug. So I had
Well,
a
you did have a
mug
horsey.
and I
Yeah,
had
you had
this
that
horse.
horsey.
So I'm thinking she means this horse for 4.
Yeah.
The mug
What
was,
number was it?
that's number 11.
Let's see if I can go back that far. Almost there.
The Trees of Mystery mug was also 4, but I'm not sure I would call that an adorable horse. So let me know which number you're wanting. I think you're lagging.
Number 10 was 15. That little horsey wasn't 15, but number 11. The horsey was number 11, right?
Yeah, it was number 11.
It's $4.
Yeah,
So,
so I'm not sure.
oh, so Jameen, was it the mug or the little horse statue?
The little horsey. She might be going back and looking.
Yeah, and that's
So
fine.
I'll just keep that aside and maybe I think that's what it was. That seems like it would be. But she can tell me. Jameen should be blue too.
So was it the mug or the horse, Jameen?
Yeah, I have Janine's info. I'm going to double check. Make her blue.
Just waiting for confirmation.
Okay, she's smurfed. So, and if anybody is lagging a little bit, you can touch your screen up at the top and see how it has this little wheel. That little wheel, when you touch it, you can touch it, and then it has playback speed. You touch the playback speed, and then take the playback speed to a 2 times. Click on the 2 times, and that'll help keep you sped up to where we're at. I have to do that a lot because mine gets behind.
Okay. So
Yeah,
put me back in there.
I'm going to. She'll get
All
there.
right.
She's
So-
probably looking back at stuff.
Okay, so starting bid of 15.
Okay.
And this is my little 10-inch flower girl. She's so cute. Now she's on a wooden stand and she has a removable little arch. And look at that little face. A little blue-eyed blonde. She's got her pretty little pale pink dress with trim. She got her little pantaloons, her little leather shoes, her socks, and her little basket of posies because she's the flower girl at the wedding. And I just thought she was cute. So I got her. And now she needs to find a new home. Now, because she's been stored and the little thingies are loose, they're sort of leaning forward. But you know, if you get her set up, you can certainly put a little wax on the ends and that'll hold them up, or you could glue them if you wished. But I'm not going to do that because for shipping purposes, I need to be able to break her down. Look at those blue eyes. Look at all the detail on her little dress. Even little ribbons and lace up there. Her little arms move. But if there's no interest, we will set the little girl aside.
Okay.
Oh, when I went down the hall, there were no kitties, but there was. I used to have my hair used to be the color of a golden cocker spaniel, but I don't think I ever looked this innocent. I was really never a flower girl. The only wedding I participated in, they called me a little hellion. I wonder why.
Oh, no, they didn't.
Oh, yes, they did. I think they had reason for it. Anyway, next item is a buy it now, $5. So I've got a bag. I'm getting rid of stuff. This is things that I have gathered for years and years and years, and I'm not going to use them. So what I've got a bag in here of 6 strands of non-glass beads. They're new. They've never been undone. So these are black and silver. They're plastic. So you get this one. Then you get these silver tone mesh beads. These are often used on those Pandora style bracelets. That's the silver tone. But here are some earth tone mesh beads. Then you've got these pink, and they're different. They're some are solid, some are variated. So whoa! Oh, yuck! Well, I'll pick them up. Pink beads. Thank God the kittens are not in here. Pink beads. Then you've got these, which are gorgeous. They're like a peacock blacks and got these blues on them. Again, these are all big hole beads. And then this one is like to make a complete bracelet out of. And it's got these glitter balls, mesh, big silver ball. Now these have got a little small, these have got the smaller holes. Everything else is big bowl. And so it's $5. Buy it now for that bag of beads. I tried to batch them with the types of beads. I'll get those put back together. Any interest in that? Okay. And the next one I've got is another batch, $5. And let me get him out of here. Now, yeah, got him in my little zippy lock. Oh, quit coming apart.
Is that another buy it now?
Yeah, buy it now. So what you've got are, these are glass tubes, like to make a curved bracelet or necklace. So you've got a complete bag of 12 pieces. I used to get a lot of stuff from Fire Mountain Gem. So a lot of these things are for Fire Mountain Gem. Hi, Bonnie. So I've got these glass tubes. Then I have a bag full of 12-inch strands of 8mm bicone. And let's see what we've got in here. Usually I would buy things by multiple strands. Yes. So I've got several strands of these big glass bicones. And I probably have a minimum of 6 in this bag. Because you can see it's full. Then I have a bag of assorted blues, glass beads. Yes, they have holes. There's some green. There's some like amber. I just am not going to use them. And then these are not glass, but I just thought they were pretty. They're a big hole bead with a root beer colored, again from Fire Mountain Gems. They are 20 of them in this package. They're a 20 by 18 acrylic brown. So you're getting all those beads for $5 if anybody's interested in those. You know, crafting, jewelry making wreaths, you know, whatever you want to do with them. And if there's no interest, that is my, what did I say? That is my 3.
Well, I was making Bonnie blue.
Well, let's make Bonnie blue.
Okay, let me see what I'm up to now. What number am I on? Number 25 it looks like. And this is going to be a choice at starting bid of $5. See if I can get these figured out.
Okay, hold on. Uh, Jameen is interested in. I see that she's put down the number 12, the blue and white mousy. And how much? And I think she's saying it was $4. I can't remember, but I think that
Yes.
sounds right.
Okay, so I think she's wanting that horse that was back there too. So there's
Well,
number 11 and number
she hasn't
12.
mentioned that, but I remember the blue, and that's okay, Jameen. Not a problem.
We'll
We
figure
don't
it
mind
out.
doing that. But definitely the little blue and white mouse. I remember that cute little mousy.
Yep, I've got them both marked down for you. And I think I got the right horse marked down. Is the little porcelain one that's $4. I don't think it was a mug that she wanted. I really think it was the horse.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Okay. Now
Appreciate you going back and checking it out.
okay.
Number 25, $5 choice. Starting bid. Starting bid 5 choice. Whatever. Oh wow. You got it. Yay. You figured out my lingo. Okay, number 25. So these are earrings, and these are clip. So this pair is a gold tone. They've got pinks and red.
Ooh.
And then there's the back. Like that. So they're about an inch long.
Okay, yeah, she's confirming the horsey and the mouse.
Yeah. Okay, great. So there's this pair. There's a pair. I should probably show you. There's two. So this pair. Then there is this pair that is a silver look with like a smoky jewel look. And I don't know what metals these are. I don't have a tester. I don't think that, I wouldn't think that this is silver. They're very lightweight. Very lightweight. And here's like the back, and here's the front. And they're 1 inch from top to bottom. So it'd be looking like this, just a real simple. But I like that the stone in them is complementary because they're kind of a smoky look to them. Just a pair of those. And then the third choice are screw-on. And let me get these here. They look like this. So I don't know if it's kind of trying to be like a flower or what, but they are screw-on. Show you the back. And they're not, none of these are marked. And I'm not a gemologist or a jewelry aficionado. I just know that they were cute. And I liked that was kind of a matted, I guess, color to the silver, not like shiny. And I don't know, it's silver tone. We'll just silver tone metal. Because I don't know what these are made out of again. But your choice would be this pair or this pair.
Ooh.
Or this pair. And this pair is gold tone, and the other two pairs were silver tone. We got these that are clip, and then these are the clip.
Are those metal or china?
These are some kind of metal, but it's really not
Like
heavy.
an enameled metal?
No, it's like
We got Lewin for 5.
oh, okay. It's like a not like shiny,
Well, it
not
looks like enamel.
like the back. No, it's not enameled. See how the back is shinier? This has
Uh-huh.
got some detail to it.
But it's got color. It looks like it's oh, I see. But is it been painted on the front? I see blue.
No, it's still a silver. I think the blue
Okay.
is coming off of my screen, maybe.
Okay. Because it looks like there's blue on I see the silver.
There,
The
now you can
stone
see
is blue.
the stone is a smoky gray.
Okay, it's coming off as a blue.
Yeah, it's more of a smoky stone. Okay, blue. If anybody else
Okay,
is
well
in,
we'll count it down.
and like these are the screw on.
Going
They're
once,
all pretty.
going twice. Fair warning.
These are the little screw
And
on ones.
so Lou. So Lou, which one or ones would you like?
These are like a gold tone,
So you got pink.
pink and red on this with gold tone. Or we've got these that look like a leaf and they're like a smoky coloring.
The silver leaf pair.
Okay, so I'm saying they're silver tone because I don't know what the metal is, just to be
Yeah.
clear. Okay. Yeah, I think they're really pretty. I like this pair. Okay. And then these would just be the screw-ons.
Is there any color on those rhinestones?
Nope, they're clear.
Okay, because they're coming up with blue too.
Yeah, and it's something shining. Let me see if I put something in front of it or in back of it.
No, because the blue shine is coming from the front.
Yeah, and I don't know what they're. It's got to be where I have blue on my screen, but it is. They're clear.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to be as. Okay. So we got the silver leaf pair set aside for Lou. And thank you very much. Is there anybody interested in the other 2 pairs? Okay. Just brought her in there for the one she'd like. Okay, number 26 is going to be a $10 start.
You said $10, right?
Yes. Of course. Oh, down here. I was like, where did I put the horse? I put it with the rest of the sold things. There. That's better. It's hard to be organized in a new spot, you know? It just is. So this one, I'm going to say right off the bat, it is Czech, and it is made in Czechoslovakia. It says Czech on the back. There are 2 stones missing by the clasp. So I'm going to show you that area first. So you can see this one
Those are
missing
an easy
and this
fix.
one missing. It does say Czech, and this is 15 and a half inches long.
Oh, pretty.
Here's the back of it. There's the front. Let's go that. And with them being up by the clasp, no one would really see that they were missing. But if somebody wanted to put some in, they could. And there's the catch. And it's kind of different.
I've replaced prongs as long as I can straighten the prong a little and get the stone in. I put a little glue underneath it to hold it in place, and when it's dried, then I just gently put that prong back.
See, the clasp looks like a claw.
Oh, scissors.
Is that what it's called?
Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, if it's Stephanie? 2 pieces that go and they go together, and it's a.
That's exactly it, and then it comes down, and that's it. So I have this at $10 starting bid.
I think this is how it's spelled, or it's SICCORS.
Oh, interesting.
No, that doesn't look right. Anyway, it's called a scissors class. Something like that.
Yep, I have her. I knew I had her information too. Let me smurf you too, Stephanie. Oh my goodness. I must not have been watching on my phone as careful for that last time.
I always see Stephanie in the morning or Johnny's.
Yeah. Okay, so that's number 26. If anybody's interested, no, should hold it so you can see it better. And they are clear rhinestones. If it's showing off any blue, it's
not. No, they're not showing blue.
Okay. Number 27 is $6.
Tomorrow, Stephanie, I definitely will oversleep. I overslept a little this morning. But see, I'll be up till past midnight, and I probably won't go to sleep till 1.
I have to be up early to take the cats to the vet because they're sitting in my car. Thank goodness I put down garbage can liners. Then I put down a big old blanket, and then we put pee pads on top of it. Like, my husband is allergic to cats, so
you couldn't,
I don't want any scent left in there. So it's for these 2 earrings. There's a pair of pierced earrings. They do not have the back.
Well, that's minor.
Yeah, but that's the only thing. And I don't know who makes them. There's the back. Let me show you the back of both of them here. Oh, my goodness. So here's the backs. I think they're very well made.
Well, we'll be thinking of you, Stephanie.
Yeah, those are never fun.
Hope it goes well.
Thank you. And I thought they kind of complemented the little necklace too.
Yeah, they match that necklace very nicely.
Yeah.
They both have that triangular.
Yeah, because with the look of the necklace like that, and then you have the little earring.
It has the 3 and then the same similar shape.
Yeah, kind of does. But I liked them. All right, I don't see anybody in for that either. And that was my 3rd item. So let me move things here. There we go. There's Randy.
All right.
Hey, your turn.
I've gone back to rating pantries. So the first item is a buy it now. 1 for 10, 2 for 20, or 3 for $25. And what I have, because I have 3 of them and 2 of them are packaged, I have Capodimonte candlestick holders, roses. These 2 are all packaged in their box, and I'm not taking them out. I got them for my mother. So there's 3 of them. And you can use them individually, as a pair, or as a set. They are beautiful and delicate. Very delicate rose. It's the bisque. It's not the shiny. It's the bisqueware. And the leaves.
Is the bottom marked?
No, they're not. I just know what they are.
They're so pretty. Yeah.
Oh, they are beautiful. Beautiful. And you could still do them at Christmas time. Christmas roses. You could definitely do them on a holiday table.
Oh, and wouldn't that look pretty in a bathroom?
Oh, yeah, that would. But I don't know why I've got 3, unless I had a set and I gave my mother a set, and either I can't find one of my sets, or it got broken. But except this one was with the other 2. No,
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't. No, it wasn't. This one was my mother. So I think I had one and my mother had a set that I bought her. And I would have bought those in the 90s.
Yeah.
So because
you can put all 3 on a table and make a little
yeah.
gathering there too.
And they're just beautiful. And these are for tapers, of course. You can't put tea lights in them. But don't they have like tapers? I know my mother had tapers that were propane, that she could refill them.
Yeah, they have that.
And I think they've got them tapers.
They have shorter ones too.
And non-burning ones, yeah. But these are gorgeous with a big, long, beautiful. So they're just gorgeous. And I was hoping, I gotta find a home for these things. So I was hoping someone might fall in love and want them.
Oh.
But if not, that's okay.
So you'll find this funny. So my mom and her guy are like cleaning out stuff, and her guy is like, "Well, you like CDs or whatever," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do," and he goes, "Well, I'll give you some CDs to take home," and I'm like, "I'm not taking them home and then bringing them back here." So I'm like, because I eventually want to move, by next year. Here, I'm like, but we can put them in a tub in the room, and I'm like, okay.
All right. Okay, so that my next item is a starting bid of $14. This was my grandmother's, and this is a vintage, might be antique, I don't know, but definitely vintage. This is a Japanese redware Moriage brown teapot. It is made by Westwood Imports. And I'm going to take the lid off so I don't. It's got the label on the bottom.
Oh, that's great. You don't often see the labels.
Made in Japan, but of course I Googled it. And Moriage, see the little dots? They're raised. I don't know if you can see them. See, they're raised. They're when they put them on in a thicker glaze. And so moriage is a French term for when you have any kind of decoration that is raised and stands up. It's called moriage. This is a very typical old teapot, called the brown teapot. And this one is in gorgeous shape. So the little dots are green. So the middle part is green. He looks blue, but he's green. And so it's green and a orange and white, and then you've got gold decorating. He's got gold lines on the teapot. Of course, this is a usable teapot.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the steam hole. He's got he fits, no chips. He's in like brand new condition. Now I have a vintage teapot that has no lid. And what I use it for is a watering can. So I have all my plants on one table. And rather than go get a pitcher of water and whatever, I leave the little vintage teapot full of water sitting on the table. So it kind of goes with the plants. And then I go and refill it. And so the little pitcher of water is always sitting there on the table with the plants as part of the arrangement of the plants.
It's cute to put plant starts in it too.
You could do that as
If
well.
you have pothos or something.
It would be pretty with ivy coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so no interest in my teapot. That's fine. So the last item is a starting bid of 15. This is from the 1970s. So back in 72, I wanted to go to Europe with a college tour of the museums in Europe, and my father would not let me go. He says, "No, I think you should go down to Mexico because you should know Spanish." And I was so mad at him, I said, "Okay, I'll go." So I went down and partied all summer. Anyway, my parents also made a trip to Mexico and they swung by and saw me. And this is one of the things that they've got. And I know you all have seen them before. These are the Tamala pottery birds. And so this was one that was in the family. This is my mother brought back from that trip. And it's got the blues. I like this one. It's a sort of it's kind of a rosy kind of color, but not overtly pink. And then it has rust, and then it has blue. Oh, yes, Stephanie. I mean, I was a wicked little girl in Mexico. I said, by God, you send me down here. I don't want to go. I'm going to have fun. I took one Spanish class just to make them happy. And then I took photography and jewelry making. And I just had a good old time. Got me a boyfriend who was from the area. He was European, actually, but he was born in Mexico City. He had parents in Mexico City, so he'd borrow somebody's car, and because he was going to school there. And I was at the University of de las Americas, which is in Puebla. Outside of Puebla in Cholula.
Mm.
So I had fun. I came back with goodies, but he'd take me into Mexico City and we'd go into the mercado there, and I got a lot of things and learned how you bargain with stuff, and ate street food and didn't get sick and had a good old time. So anybody interested in my tonala?
Well, that's a different colorway too for him.
It is, and I think because my mother picked it, she got something that blended with her aesthetic.
Yeah.
She didn't
Very.
like gaudy colors. In fact, for the 60s, go figure, our entire house was like Danish modern meets Mediterranean. And did a beautiful job of it. A lot of neutrals and then little splashes of color. So that's my 3.
And unlike you, I got to go to Europe when I was 16 with the German club,
Yeah, I wanted to go.
and I got in trouble. They figured out I was going off by myself and not staying with the group of girls that they put me with.
Oh, well, I wasn't 16. I was over 21.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, you could drink there though at my age,
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
but I didn't really drink. Um, but no, that wasn't the trouble I got into. I wanted to go to the museums, and they wanted to go dress shopping. Like,
How boring.
oh, I know, really boring. So number 28 is going to be a $5 start. 28. Everybody awake? Sorry. That was more for me than you, right?
Yeah.
Keep awake. Okay, and therefore these pierced earrings. I don't know which way you would wear them. Here's how they look, little rhinestones. So I guess you could either wear them like they're a crown or the other way around. And they're posts. And these look old to me. No expert. It's hard to show them. They're so little. But the backs, let me see if I can hold it. See, that looks old to me. Maybe if I take this thing off, you could see it better. So I think that's newer than the earring. That's what the backs look like.
Almost looks tarnished.
Yeah, it does. So I don't know what the metal is, but they're like a silver tone.
What's the front again? Up close.
The rhinestone. If I can get them. I don't know which way you'd wear them. So I got one way and one the other.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, they don't have the correct prongs for sterling. But sometimes those metals have a little tarnish on them.
Yeah, I don't shine up things, but that's what the side looks like. I don't know. They just looked really cute. Like I say, you could wear them this way, or you could wear them this way, and it kind of looks like a crown that way. But they're not very big either, and I'm trying to find my measuring tape. Oh, there it is. I didn't bring my 2 old guys measuring tape with me because I was afraid I was going to lose it.
Oh, you mean the one that changed your life?
It did change my life, you know.
Yes, it's life.
And this is just under a half an inch. So not huge at all. Okay, I don't see anybody in for those. Number 29 is going to be a $12 start.
You said 12, right?
Yes. 29. $12 start. I think I'm putting it backwards. I put the other one backwards. Oh well. This is Curtis Adler Nutcrackers. And we have a set of 6 Nutcrackers.
What are you doing up? Oh,
And
no.
It's not a child's toy. But there's Curtis Adler. And each one's a little different. in design. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like a paw that way. You're right. So we got some in. That's a really dark. That one's black, and then the third one here is green. So the first one's kind of a black color, and there's several colors of blue. Or is that a dark blue? Oh, that might be dark blue. Well, I don't want to open the box. So it's either dark blue or black. Anyway. But Kurt S. Adler. And just $12. Set that aside. And then my next item is going to be number 30. It's going to be a starting bid of $4. And this is a little piece of hand-blown glass, spun glass. It is this piece.
Ooh, delicate. Oh, it's got a loop at the top?
Candlesticks. No, there is not a loop at the top, but you could put like fishing string through here and hang it that way, is what I was thinking. It looks like kind of a, I don't know if that's holly and berry top, but it's got holly and berry underneath the candlesticks. And then it's got this spun glass look to the bottom. And it's a little guy. Let me get my handy dandy measuring tape here. It doesn't work as well as my other one, but you know. It's about 3 inches tall. It's about 3 inches tall. That was really pretty. Okay, I don't see anybody for that either. But if anybody changes their mind or wants to see anything closer, again, just let us know. Okay. That was 3 for me. And let me pull you up.
I have my little friend.
Hi, friend.
And he, you know that one strand of the metal beads that broke? Guess who found them all?
Oh, I'm sure. And scooting them right along the floor.
Yeah, he did. So he made noise. He found them, and he's up here purring. And so this is Thomas of Tom and Jerry, and he says, "No, I want down." So out you go, buddy. All right. Uh, back to jewelry.
How many more do you have?
Oh, now it depends. I know it's getting midnight for some people. I can stop here. Do whatever you want. Let's go
I
this
got
way.
enough for one more round.
Okay, then we'll make this our last round then. So I've got a starting bid of $8. This is about as vintage as you can get. This is made in Hong Kong. Now this is a pale orange. It's coming. I see yellow on screen, but it's not yellow. It's a real pale orange, and they're plastic, and you've got these luminescent pieces. You've got these funky balls with bits. It's a 2-row, and I don't know if you can see, but basically the words Hong Kong are on the back of the hook. But these are a really pretty peachy orange, not yellow. Man, it's coming up yellow on the screen, and it is not. It's a beautiful peachy orange. But this is very, very typical of 40s, 50s Japanese pieces, late 40s, early 50s, I want to say. Although Hong Kong is considered part of China, I believe, but this is very typical of jewelry from that time period. Anybody has any interest in this? Then I have another vintage piece, and it's orange. See, Halloween. I'm coming up with the Halloween. And this is a starting bid of $8 as well. It's a 16 to 19 inch, and this one's orange. This is Monet. It's a vintage Monet. They're plastic beads, and it's a prettier orange than what's showing up. It's coming up as more of a tangerine, and these are a melon orange, like a cantaloupe orange. And it has a nice gold tone chain. It's got a hook, an eye, and this is Monet. Yeah, I don't like, it's not coming up right. It's a beautiful corally orange. I didn't know Monet did things like this, but they do. There's the little tag, and it says Monet. Any interest in that? Okay, last item. Now I know I've showed this before, but you know me, I got to keep going with something. In honor of Halloween, I'm asking a starting bid of $25. So I have a plastic coffin casket for Halloween. I now have over 40 pieces of jewelry crammed into this thing. So there's no big bulky bracelets or necklaces. If I can very carefully get it open, I've got, so like what we've got over here is, here's a Tree of Life pendant with real gemstones. This is Lucky Brand leather. Here's a little art glass bracelet. If I go poking them much, I'll lose things. This is a little gold stone bracelet. There's necklaces, there's bracelets, there's pins. On this side, this is actually a gold.
Is it all wearable too?
Oh yes, all perfectly good wearable, sellable jewelry. This is not craft. This is a gold fill necklace from the 80s. And it is full. All wearable.
That's a good deal.
There's seed bead necklaces in here. What else? A lot of, fine, delicate chains. This one's got a it's all hung up, but there it goes. It's got a tassel on it. Let me see if I can get it loose, because it's really a neat necklace. Come here. Well, of course, I'm on camera, so it doesn't want to come loose. But it's a circle with a tassel. I need to take the weight off the chain for it to pull out. There we go. So it's got a really pretty tassel.
Very shiny.
You could add other things to it. So that's the kind of thing. I had to go with little delicate necklaces, things like that, so that I could cram them into this coffin. Let's see, what's this? Here's a little necklace. Explore. Here's another necklace. Woo! This is a gunmetal black, little loops and chain. There's all kinds of stuff. Earrings, rings, pens, bracelets, necklaces, over 40 pieces. It actually weighs 1 pound and 7.9 ounces. Plus the little casket. There's a pendant down there. There's a pin back. Ooh, look, rhinestones. I think those are earrings.
Okay. Nice.
I can't cram any more in it. That's my limit. I can't get.
And that would be a nice present too to give to somebody in that little casket too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Here too might even like it.
Alrighty, that's a 3.
All right, let me pull you over or pull me over. Sorry. All right, number 31 is going to be a $6 starting bid. $31. And it is going to be for this gold tone pin. Has little the white looking flowers, pink flower, and some green leaf detail. It's gold tone. It has the dangerous rollover clasp with the little pin sticking out the end.
That means she's an oldie.
Yeah. I do not know what the flowers are made out of or the leaves. I'm trying to think of the name. Leaf. Okay. But it is gold tone. It's quite cute.
You know what? You've showed that before, and I'm going to bite on it.
Oh, okay. I just don't know what it is. I mean, it's 2 inches long. And I can count it down for you if you'd like. Unless anybody else is in, I would need a 7 or more. That to the side. And I'm going to put in going once, going twice. Wow. I almost said going 3 times. Here, let's do it twice. My phone wanted to. Last call. Sold. $96. Thank you. It is a cute piece. Better write that down too, so don't forget. Okay. What number I'm on now? Number 32. It's going to be a start of $10. Okay. There we go. How's everybody doing? Are we falling asleep out there? Or are we still doing good? I know I've got a little bit more to do with the kitties yet tonight. So this is Department 56. This is a nativity ornament. Just marked Department 56 on the bottom. The little baby has little blue eyes. And they have a little bit of blushy color to their cheeks. It's a really cute one. It's Department 56. I know some people collect the Department 56. But that's $10 start. Anybody's interested, look them up because they do go for more. I was surprised. So if you know anybody that collects it, that would be a good gift. Okay, number 33 is going to be a start of $15. Go, found it. All right, these are screwback earrings, and they're marked Coro. So they are marked Coro. They're, show the front here. They have purple and then pearl-like pieces to them. I think that looks like a goldish tone to me. They say they are marked Coro. Thank you for your bid. Well.
Hey, Noelle is in.
Yeah. That's nice. That I found something she liked.
You could never go wrong with Coro.
Yeah. I just don't know what everything's made out of, but it's Coro. Thank goodness they marked it for me, right? And like I said, it is right there. They're cute. I think they go with a lot of things. And if Noelle's the only one interested,
we'll count her down.
Yeah, because
going once
would need 16 or more.
Going twice. Fair warning. And so to Noelle.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Okay, let me bring Randy back up. Right on my sheet first. The heck? There we go. All right. There you are.
I've got the other half of the Dastardly Duo. This one's Jerry. Now, when we named them Tom and Jerry, we named it this one Gerry because I had miscalculated. I thought it was a boy, and it's a squirmy little girl who doesn't want to be held right now, but she's a little cutie. Yeah, she is.
Hi, Geraldine.
So I'll let her go so she can go get into mischief.
She can find some more of the beads that you left down there.
I think they got them all.
Oh, well,
I
goodness.
found one and they found two. Then three went down, so I've got them back.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, so much for coming tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. What do you have coming up?
Oh, I've done it to myself again. Okay. So Monday, I am with Dawn and Teresa in the morning and Joe Mouse in the afternoon. Then on Tuesday, I'm back with Dawn and Teresa on their members auction. Back here on Thursday with Becky on the 17th.
Number 28 for $5. Okay.
And then on the 21st, I'm with Ella on her community auction. The 23rd, I'm with Johnny on his hump day. And then, unless something else comes up, I am with Becky back here on the 24th and the 31st. We will be here for Halloween.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Thursday is Halloween. But I don't have any kids that come, so I don't have to worry about. The first year we were in the house, I bought. Well, we didn't do anything because we just moved in. So I didn't do anything lights off. So then the next Halloween, man, I kept buying candy. I had candy coming out the yin yang, and nobody. I think one little girl came to the door. She got a big handful of candy. My husband and I ate all the candy. Last year, I didn't even bother. The kids, I see them. I know we have kids, but for some reason they avoid these houses. They walk down the street and go around. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. No problem. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Well, you seem like you're busy. I'm going to be on Aaron's show at
Hey,
Saturday.
thanks for being here.
Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, 3 p.m. on Saturday Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then we're going to do, of course, next Thursday, I'm going to be here with Randy. She puts up with me, see? And she has cute kitties too. And then November 4th on the Monday, I'm going to be on Angie's Oddities. And that should be fun. Hi, Helen. Good night. Were you here the whole time? Nice of you to come in. I'm going to see if I have you. No, I don't. Okay. Well, okay. Well, good night, everybody. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Well, and the rest of the week and weekend. And we look forward to seeing you guys every time. And I just can't tell you how happy it makes us when you do come in and say hi to us. And even if you don't, buy anything, we just really like to see you and chat too, and know that you're still
I love
here.
it that we had some new faces today.
Yeah, we did have some different people in, and it's always nice. And if you share us out, I would appreciate it. Do a comment after, that helps.
You too, Lou.
Hit the thumbs up for me. And if you know anybody that hasn't subscribed, I could use some more subscribers, and that's always great too. And good night. And sweet dreams. And have a wonderful weekend, everybody. See ya.
Bye.